This is Albert. Albert is an intelligent and resourceful child despite his young age of 10. He was an only child living with his mother and father in an obscure and peculiar house that sat at the edge of town. This was until one fateful day. Fateful, a word which here means a disastrous day filled with monumental sadness. Losing someone close to you is indescribable, but if a sad story filled with despair is what you're looking for, then this is the wrong story for you. This is 1 Adventum Lane. Adventum, a Latin word for adventure, which in this circumstance is clearly used in an ironic manner due to the, lack of adventure residents got up to. Nevertheless, a place Albert calls home, a home his parents were tasked to look after. His parents had always had many duties, but now that Albert is the sole carer of the house, he decides what needs to be done every day. While these tasks weren't mighty, they kept him busy and gave him something to do every morning. One of the many tasks that was passed down to Albert was keeping the cubby house in good repair. He did enjoy this job. The bright and colourful nature of the cubby house brought him some joy. Whilst he didn't spend much time inside anymore, he knew it was an integral part of his house's garden. Then, to prune the flowers, then to go grocery shopping. Then to read. And lastly, to clean the garden gnomes. A silly thing to do, but Albert didn't have any friends. Well, any real friends. He had the gnomes, and he often talked to them about the thoughts he had running through his mind, and any problems that were bothering him. Though they never replied, at least he had somebody to talk to.
What are you doing? I'm cleaning the gnomes. You know the gnomes don't need to be cleaned. They live in your garden.
From that day on, the girl followed Albert during his daily tasks. He wasn't sure why she followed him, but he didn't question it. He enjoyed the company. Not to mention, this was the first time Albert had a real friend, one that talked back at least. He looked at her in awe and fascination as she made him wonder what other wonders the world held that he had not yet discovered. She was equally intrigued by Albert's life, as the freedom he had was something she longed for. Her constant questions were a trait that others might have been annoyed by, but he welcomed them. Just as quickly as she had arrived and their unusual friendship had developed, the girl had left the town. Adventure awaits, gnome boy. Adventure, a word which here means a perilous, uncertain journey. A journey that was ahead for Albert, one that he could plot his own course. Despite the joy and happiness that 1 Adventum Lane brought him, with the colourful cubby houses, the exquisite flowers, and the friendly gnomes, Albert understood that his parents' destiny was not his own. He was free to create a life of his own, to find a purpose that was his to discover. So, with a lollipop in hand, Albert decided to ride away and discover what other wonders awaited him in the world.